Come over here and kiss.
It's been 9 months since I've uploaded, and man, it feels great to be back. Now, the last video I made was pretty disappointing because it wasn't a Halloween video and just a fan-made creepypasta, but I'm back and ready than ever. So why not come back to the community and go over Spirit Halloween's 2024 animatronic lineup? I'm going to be completely honest and less critical than I was back then. Starting with Ghostface. Even though it's not like the 2011 Gemmy model, it's still pretty cool with the animation and phrasing, and I would say it's worth $280. Okay, that was a lie. Moving on to Emily and Victor, I've never seen Corpse Bride, but these two look awesome and sort of fit the tone of my haunts, and I might pick them up this year. Next up is Michael Myers and Art the Clown. Beginning with Michael Myers, I would say he's okay. He does less than Ghostface and just moves his knife arm up and down, and he has the dollar store ringtone sound effect, which obviously I don't like, but he's meh overall. Then comes Art the Clown. The Terrifier movies are really gory, and I like the vibe of them, and Art the Clown is really good. He honks the air horn thingy and moves side to side while waving. Love his design and audio, and is better than the Party City version, in my opinion. Moving on to the main attractions, starting with the Ringmaster, I absolutely love this guy with the idea of the projection and his animation overall. He looks really creepy, as he is awesome. Next up is Nibbles the Clown. I would say he's all right for a clown, but definitely overpriced. I could see how others would like him as he's pretty menacing, but next up is Bobby Strings and Barnaby the Bear. Starting with Bobby Strings, I would say as goofy as he looks. He looks pretty creepy and is an original idea we've never seen for Spirit, so props for originality. And moving on to Barnaby the Bear. I would say he's not really that creepy, but has somewhat of a cool concept. And lastly is Cotton Candy Dan. He's a pretty eerie clown with a dope concept. The jump scare is nice, but the design of the man in the cotton candy kind of looks cheap, especially with the scream in the audio, but Cotton Candy Dan is something I can roll with. Moving on to oddities and curiosities begins with Graveyard Ghoul and Night Terror. Now, both of these props, I would say, aren't the best, and are kind of generic and cheap-looking, but I would say they are somewhat there, and I can also see how a bunch of haunters could use these both in their haunt. Next up is two animatronics that I really adore, beginning with the Cremator. I really like his design and audio, but for $200, I would say he's maybe worth $150 because he's a static, props doesn't move but lights up and has audio, but he's still cool. Moving on to probably my favorite of the year is Wanda Webworth. I had no idea what to expect when I heard the name of this animatronic, but damn, is it cool. I love the design and concept of this prop. It's really unique and barely anything we see. Next up is Max Straw and the Dark Princess. Both of these kind of the same issue with Graveyard Ghoul and Night Terror, but at least these ones are a little better. Max Straw is really creepy with the face, but lacks in animation, but at least his audio is good. Dark Princess looked really cheap at first, but later grew on me when I saw the face and animation. It's pretty cool, and I can tolerate it also. Next on our list is Demonic Gatekeeper and the Giant Death Ray. I'm just going to say this real quick, but Giant Death Ray, definitely my favorite this year. He's big, and he's a unique-looking alien, as I love sci-fi. And he's just awesome. And for Demonic Gatekeeper, I would say the design is meh. But I like his animation and his audio. I think his quality is okay, but not the best. As for the comebacks, such as Cerberus, Twitching Banshee, Creepy Towering Clown, and Demonica, I'm just not going to count them for this year, and I already think they are all awesome. Also want to quickly talk about Rick Ratman and Collector's Minion. I think they both are really great and are worth the price. Anyways, that's it for Spirit Halloween's lineup this year. Thank you so much for all the support when I was gone. And until then, that is the Maza, signing off.